In our last episode, we went spearfishing with Gareth and turned our bounty into an awesome little lunch. And then the following day on our way up to the Cederberg, I made some poached eggs at the Kouebokkeveld Nature Reserve. I have to ask myself, when did life and food become about instant satisfaction? About self-service TV dinners, the 15-minute microwave roast chicken, chocolate mousse in a box, money for love and love for money, instead of the sublime importance of friendships, of weekends away, sunshine, and the great outdoors. So now all things aside, welcome to Cooked, to my life. The shortest route from the Kouebokkeveld Nature Reserve to the Kouebokkeveld was long, very long, and by the time we got there we were totally and utterly exhausted. But you know what was keeping us going was the fact that a whole whack of our friends were coming up from Cape Town to join us for our second last episode, and it was kind of like getting letters from home. Now, in case you haven't got it, we're in Africa, the southern part, and in this episode we're travelling from Cederstrand on the coast right up into the mountains of the Cederberg. So we're on the edge of the Kouebokkeveld and the Cederberg on Leonie and Tienes Hannekom's farm Kunje for our second last episode, and it's really quite beautiful out here. We're in a peach orchard at the moment, surrounded by these mountains. It's really quite beautiful. I'm going to take everyone up to some swimming holes down the other side. Richard's our guide here. He says there's something really beautiful up there. And yeah, this afternoon I'm going to cook up everyone a little bit of lunch, and we're going to sit down and surroundings and just have a really good time. It's always sad going back to the city, so yeah, I suppose this is our last. Richard, how far is this fabled pool of yours?
At least another 40 minutes.
He thinks he's going to catch a vita fish in this river, and he's going to try his damnedest. I could come spend a couple of days here, eh? Bring a couple of honeys. Oh, mate. Oh, isn't that what we've done?
She told me that I'm going to hell. She couldn't believe I was so bad, shouldn't disrespect my dad.
So we've just returned from our adventurous stroll down the banks of the river, and yeah, a little bit colder than we thought, and I think everyone's a little bit hungrier than they thought. So to get lunch going, I'm going to make an ostrich with peppercorns and smashed baby potatoes and a warm mushroom salad. Fran is going to make the dessert, and because it takes the longest, we're going to get her to start it off now, because it's got to bake for 40 minutes, and my whole meal will take 40 minutes.
All right, malva pudding. It's typical Cape Dutch or South African warm dessert. It's really dead easy, straightforward. What we've got here is our main mixing bowl. We've got about 50 mils of unsalted butter, 250 mils of apricot jam, 4 cups of ordinary sugar, and literally just throw everything in the bowl. Just 5 free-range eggs, and crack it all into the same bowl. Okay, and then all we have to do now is just combine it all. Okay, so that's done. This is now the main mixture to which we add the wet ingredients. This is a litre of milk. Over here I've got 20 mils of white wine vinegar, spirit vinegar, 20 mils of bicarb, and 5 mils of salt. And then now it's really easy. You just add a little bit of the dry, a little bit of the wet, combining them until the whole mixture is mixed through. Like that. All right, that's pretty much mixed through thoroughly. Now, what I've got over here is just a Pyrex dish. As long as it's oven-proof, it's all good. And this has just been greased with a little bit of butter. If you don't want to do butter, do some spray and cook. And now we just pour it in, really. It's easy as pie.
Pudding.
Proof is in the pudding. Okay, so that goes in our oven inside at about 180 degrees for 45 minutes. Now Justin can get started.
Right, this is going to be a super quick meal for everyone. Fran's thing has got about 20 minutes left in the oven, so I've got to do it all before then. The easiest way to do it all before then is to call my helpers in. Thank you, ladies. Thought you were going to get string there. Bring your vino. Come, come. At the crown.
You might have to give us the honor of presenting the most pretty one.
Okay, thanks, babies.
You're welcome. Now feed us.
Okay, now there's, I need you to slice mushrooms and lots of them. I know this is way beneath the tasks that you would normally do in the kitchen. Just slice, as all of them, doesn't matter, even these dried ones, these are dried porcinis, those are big brine mushrooms, portobellini mushrooms, button mushrooms, the whole lot. Just crush them and cut them and... No, why I say it's going to be very quick is because we're going to start off with a salad, which is probably the longest part of the whole meal. And the mushrooms we've already started off with some of these parboiled baby potatoes. And they're called smashed baby potatoes because what we're going to do, just smash them like that and then deep fry them in olive oil and throw them into the salad. So in about 3 or 4 minutes, Gareth's going to bring the whole whack of ones that are already done. These are going to be fried and tossed into the salad, along with the baby potatoes, along with everything in there. Some soaked chickpeas, some soaked peanuts, some green sprouts, some brown sprouts, and some mung sprouts, and preserved in syrup lychees, de-pipped, thrown into the salad. Ostrich. I'm just finishing what's in my mouth. It's polite. And you guys don't have to be quiet on this side. You were talking about sort of other things just now. Now you're all of a sudden all quiet. I'm not cooking today, the ladies are. I just have like lots of, I mean, what better eye candy could you have than this? I get to give them everything, tell them what to do, and it all happens miraculously today.
Sorry to disturb.
Okay, Dale. This is the result of what the smashed baby potatoes happen. So you push them down with your hand, deep fry them, and then they get all those golden little bits in there and things. And I want to throw them into the salad when the ladies finish up on that side. Then all this garlic, if you can just chop it roughly for me. I'm going to bring you some more. This is my day off after the like lengthy stroll down the river. Even the dogs are sleeping. Here we have to stand and cook right now. I'd like you to introduce you to Bo cameraman over here, who also is now scrim operator, along with Munga, who is John's brother, who has just joined us recently for 1 weekend, man. 2 days of a little bit of joy. Ladies, how are you going there?
Good.
If you can also slice those for me too.
Alright, just into
Leeks, yeah, just ugly bits off and then just into slices.
Do not try to split.
You can, no, I'm not using it.
With knives and one.
All right, now everything starts happening with the salad. Olive oil. All the mushrooms. Fran, can I have a wooden spoon of sorts? And you see, I didn't soak the dried mushrooms either. What's on my head? I've had... Talia, where's your... Girl, please, you come do this for me and then I can find... No, yeah. Okay. There's no one who can resist. Do you want to ask a question? You may think I'm crazy. Are you ready? You may think I'm blue. Right, the garlic goes in. And loads of it. Because I'm looking after you. I'm thinning out your blood for you. I'm keeping your cholesterol down. I'm ensuring that you never kiss a man again. Okay, have the rest after me then.
There's a smashed potato.
Yeah, check it, this one. Looks like he's hit the windscreen at 120 k's an hour. Leeks. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down in the background. I think we're gonna give your mom chocolate vodka tonight.
Promise you wouldn't.
Now, I just want to explain the salad as it's happened because everything's been a bit incoherent. So all we've done is take a whole whack of different types of mushrooms, everything from dried to porcini, to portobellino, to butter mushrooms, to big braai mushrooms. And we just pan-fried them with a little bit of garlic to get all their flavors out. Then we had some smashed baby potatoes, potatoes that were parboiled, squashed, and then deep-fried in olive oil. And then we mixed the whole lot together. And it looks like this, kind of, if you want to take a squiz. And you can just see everything steaming away there. We need a little bit of a squizzy here as well. Now what I'm going to do is add leeks into there, and then a whole whack of these, all the different beans, and then some of the lychees, and then the salad, and toss it all together. So you're going to get the sharp bitterness from the beans, you're going to get the sweetness from the lychees, you're going to get the smooth 6 protein taste from the mushroom, the potatoes. But they've all retained their own things because we've added them in different stages, and they're not cooking any longer, so they're retaining their flavors all the time. Chickpeas, that's on the top layer. Then we've got green lentils, brown lentils, yeah. And then somewhere in there we've got some mung beans, and then we've got some soaked peanuts. Don't just soak water, soaked. So they start growing. Then some oyster sauce, quite a bit of it. That's sweet, salty flavor. Come Cindy, come Jen. All the new faces always have to come help because that's how it is. You and your wine can come and help. I just need you to slice them all up for me, throw them into this, toss it and turn it for me. And then once that's all done, throw in some cos lettuce, some rockets, all the frilly lettuce and stuff. Just toss and turn it all together. It's going to go a little bit soft, but it's fine. Right. Soft, Afrikaans, English for filet. English, Afrikaans for filet. You got it. Right, so butter, olive oil. And what I'm going to do is just seal these 2 huge, beautiful, I'll do them one at a time, ostrich fillets. And I'll just seal it, and then the really tricky part comes up now. Why you seal the meat is so that it retains its moisture when you bake it, which is what's going to happen after this. Doesn't need too long either. Just gotta like beat it. Yeah, break it. Oh, you just want to toss it in there, and then because all the flavors of everything else that's in there must coat those leaves too. So when you eat this, throw them in, and then toss and turn and toss and turn, and then you're done. Right. So you see, all we've done is seal the meat. And I can't explain to you what this is going to taste like just now. Some dried peppercorns, white, black, red, the whole lot. Some Madagascan peppercorns. And then you just mung it. Oh.
That's money. I never knew that one.
Right, you gently... just to break all those peppercorns. Then you take this whole crushed peppercorn mixture and you put it onto the fillet. And you rub it in so that it's absorbed. Isn't it horrible being massaged? It isn't. Crushing all those little balls. Did he warn you about me on television? Huh? We get to do anything we want. Okay, so now, Dale, see how it's all been rubbed in. Right, now we're just got to grab the other one off. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to bake both of these beauties for about 20 minutes in low heat.
Still munging. Apparently. There's a lot of munging to be done.
Small balls.
I'm not going to rise today, I'm just not.
What I'm doing here, Dale, is just putting the coals off to the side because I don't want direct heat onto these ostrich fillet. Just put these on for about 20 minutes. You can already, Dale, you can already smell the peppercorns burning away on that. You can. Right. Now we're just going to close them up and leave them for about 15, 20 minutes. Close off the vents.
It's funny, wherever I go, I'm still there.
It's called a curve, by the way. That's why it happens. Hello. You want to come and say hello to Mom?
Actually, I'll just
come along here.
Mom. Hi, Mom.
That's where the nuts at. Medium to medium. And then we go. Oh. You don't eat ostrich, do you, Dale? That's sorry for you. So can I have the first victim, please? Okay, there you go, darling.
Thank you so much. Give me... Mwah.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Absolutely.
Just pull more plates out of the trailer.
You didn't know where they were. That's your place.
That side, man. You should have a hostess. Oh, that's the whole plan. So this is Fran's fanned Malva pudding. We hope it's up to standard. It hopes that everything happens as it should. If it's a cock-up, we'll tell her. Or you guys can tell her. I'll hold it for you while you do the last bits and bobs. Do you notice the poise here? This is like working in a silver dinner service restaurant.
Okay, secret ingredient, van de ham. It's like a liqueur, I suppose. Do you want to drink it, Charlotte? I got it. You want it in the pudding? I mean, that's the whole point. Right? Cool.
Okay, is it ready?
Yeah.
She's ready to serve. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's top class.
I love Melbourne pudding.
Especially the soaked in Vandaham. In a field of flowers. There's 20 of my favorite people.
So this is the end of this episode, and we're on our way down to Cape Town, and yeah, it's been incredible. And I think the more I think about it, the more I have to think about. Epiphanies, life-changing decisions. So enjoy the last bit of the ride.
Oh, I'm so tempted to start a food fight.
I saw your pain and you drank my all the luck life ever gave, and now you blame the world for doing you wrong.
Oysters grilled a la Gareth Beaumont. Oh, where?
Till we meet again. So long, sad to say goodbye.
This is a truly, I'm not really chilled.
Till we meet
Die hard rock star. Oh yeah, I'll follow you.
the time we spent having such a fun time, the thick and thin, the good and the bad times. Sad to say that all that time is gone, and I don't want to see you die, but the choice is yours, not mine. I think it's time you learn to stand alone. Sad to say goodbye. So long, till we meet again. So long, sad to say goodbye. So long, till we meet again. So long.
So it's the 1st of spring. We're here to see the flowers. No one told them to come along. We're on our way back down to Cape Town. It's going to be grand.
As far as I remember, life was still not together. Music with the power, Jah bless us with the showers. Playing sky tunes all night long.
Sad to say
As far as I remember, life was still not together. Music is the power, Jah bless us with the shower.